we be blind or should we be awake? It's your choice. So now, let's introduce the members of this panel. So we have here Mr. Martinez, a lawyer, Ms. Hazon, a psychologist, and Ms. Musanda, a harassment victim, Mr. Lopez, a victim of bullying, Ms. Limpit, a victim of abuse, and Mr. Laam, a juvenile victim, Ms. Magbanwa, a rape victim, and Ms. Hiron, a murder victim. You can sit. So all of us, we need a justice that we deserve. So let's start this panel discussion with a question that is justice really for all or only for those who are in power? Let's start with Mr. Lopez.
I experienced bullying before up until now. I am being bullied at school. They were powerful because of their parents having a position at school. I am just an ordinary student and weak. And I also don't have the courage to fight back. I tried to report it on violence committee, but they were not punished. They did not find them guilty because of the power and influence of their parents. So yes, I believe that justice is only for those who have the power.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Bullying is really a big issue in today's society. So now let us hear what Ms. Limpit has to say.
Good day, everyone. I am here to speak for all unheard voices. Those who suffered abuse but never saw the justice they deserve. I stand as a proof that being abused doesn't always end up with freedom. Yes, I survived, but survival is not justice. Justice is when the abuser is truly held accountable for what he did, and when the system protects, not abandons. So now I ask, how many more need up to speak up and still be ignored? Abuse should never be hidden, silenced, and forgotten. And real justice should never be selective.
Thank you, Ms. Limpin. You're right. Justice should never be selective. It's for everyone. Everyone needs justice. Thank you. So now let's move on for Ms. Musanda.
Among the things that I've gone through in school, one of them is experiencing harassment from one of my subject teachers. As a student, I'm afraid to report it because I'm scared that no one will believe me and I'll have no one to turn to. He said that no one believed in me because I have no solid evidence, so he can easily manipulate everything. He also blackmailed me that if I reported him, he'll fail me. Of course, I didn't want to fail because we're struggling financially. Because of these reasons, I was afraid to speak up because I had no resource of strength. So yes, I believe that justice is only for those who have the power.
Thank you, Ms. Musanda. People can really manipulate things for their own good. Now, let's hear Ms. Magbanwa.
Hello everyone. I have encountered a lot of challenges in life, most especially when I'm in college. I was raped when I was 17. For a long time, I felt like it was my fault. I stayed quiet because my offender had the power to dismiss my case and silence me. When that day happened to me, I couldn't forget it. I want people to understand that rape is never the victim's fault. I wanted to get the justice that I deserve, but I didn't get it. Rape is not just a crime against the body. It's a deep violation of a person's dignity, safety, and trust. Sadly, many survivors still face victim blaming, silence, and fear like me. They are often alone in a justice system way They are often alone in the justice system way that is insensitive and dismissive.
Thank you, Ms. Mabanwa. Yes, the justice system really feel the victim who get silenced by their own offenders. Now, let's move on to Mr. Leam.
First of all, I'm thankful for all those who have been here and showing support to my daughter, who was the victim of juvenile. I'm the father of sweetest, caring, and kind daughter. But everything had changed now that she's gone. My daughter was raped and killed by a 16-year-old boy. But given his age, the law protected him from getting in prison. When the judge gave his judgment, I saw the smear of that boy's face, and as a father, I could not let the killer of my child let go with her.
Thank you, Mr. Leam. The law really protects the young offenders. Now, let's move on to Ms. Hiromi.
I'm very grateful for being invited here, especially when I have no one to talk to. I am the mother of the 8-year-old kid who was murdered heartlessly. My kid did no such sin. In fact, he was as sweet as an angel. My baby Caleb is the best gift I could ever ask for, and to take him away from me is just heartless and cruel. After the investigation, it led to the secretary of that famous company. The police got bribed and they chose to shut their mouths, so they closed the case. But for me, I will not be silenced. I will choose to fight until the end, until my baby is served justice. The rich have already took enough from this world, and I will not let them have my tongue as well.
Thank you, Ms. Siron. We invited a psychologist. Let's hear a word from Mrs. Zone.
I have met a lot of people who's facing different problems, challenges, and traumas because I have been a psychologist for a long time. My advice for everyone who's a victim here and for everyone that is here, let's not end our lives because of these challenges. We still have so many things to do, we still have our goal. And one of our goal is to achieve the justice. Justice is for everyone. So let's not allow the powerful people to control us.
Thank you, Ms. Hiron. And we also invited a lawyer here. Let's hear a word from Mr. Martinez.
Thank you everyone for having me in front. As an experienced lawyer, I've seen unfairness in our justice system countless of times. There are corrupt peoples who use their power to defy the law, which is ironic because the law is said to be absolute, but there's these people who use their money to win a case. There are people who cannot afford a lawyer, which brings them at disadvantage and potentially lose the case, which the injustice system takes place.
Thank you,
To
Mr. Martinez.
sum it up,
Sorry, you can continue.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. We prepared a 3-question and 1 person should answer. For the first question, what is the importance of recognizing injustice in today's society?
Thank everyone.
Thank you for listening.